Hello everyone. Today we are going to see how objects are not destroyed by the garbage collection if we have connected their events with some slots. So let's to prove that, create a project, console application, next create, and in this application what we'll do is we'll create a simple timer, system.timers.timer. Let's call it at1 is equal to new. Perfect. Okay. So that's our object. Here we are going to create a object of p1 and we are going to call uh, let's not initialize it here. Okay, simply make it null and let's write a method public void initialize timer, and in this method write this t1 is equal to new timer, t1 plus t1 dot interval is equal to 1 second, t1 dot elapsed connect, let's connect it to timer on timer elapsed, t1 dot start, let's start it, and here we can implement this. Alt enter. So this is the method that needs to be implemented. Here simply write uh, current time is date time dot now dot to string. Here say hours, minutes and seconds, right? And minutes, seconds, right? And in here let's connect it, let's call it p1 dot initialize timer. Let's take a key here, also dot read key, wait for the key, and then uh, right line, one line, add one line, and again initialize it, second time, third time. Okay, now see what's happening is this is our member. Every time initialize timer gets called, we are overriding that member, right? Any reinitializing the member, setting the interval and elapsed. So we think that the previous instance will get garbage collected, it will be removed, but what's happening here is it's connected to on timer elapsed and this keeps getting called. So overwriting d1 doesn't really remove it from the memory. That's what we want to prove. So when you run this, you'll see, okay, that we want to print seconds. So why it's not printing seconds is here. I need to have this SS 20, 21, 22, 23. Each second we are getting one message. Now if I hit enter, each second I'm getting two messages, right? If I hit enter again, now I'm getting three messages each second, if you observe, right? So this is what is happening because when you call this initialize timer again, it news this T1, it reinitializes the T1, and then it kind of connects this on timer elapsed, and that's the reason we get this. So we should check that if T1 is not equal to null, then we should do this T1 minus is equal to on timer elapsed. This is we should do, and sorry, T1 dot elapsed minus, and then we should do t1 dot dispose, right? T1 dot yeah, that's sufficient, I guess. And now when you run it, it prints one message each second. I hit enter, it still prints one message per second. I hit enter, it still prints one message each second. So that's what we want to do. So always remember that when you basically reinitialize the object, it's important that you remove any connections and then you dispose it. Let's say if we do not remove the connections, then what happens? I'm getting one message per second. I hit enter, I get one message per second. I hit enter, I get one message per second. So even this is fine. Okay, if you dispose it, that's fine as well. That's nice. Thank you very much.